Hey everyone, so today showing you different ways you can use tempeh bacon. We're doing 4 different recipes today, and you can use them as either sides or you can use them as entrees, whatever you're feeling that day. And it worked out to be 2 healthy recipes and 2 not so healthy recipes, so let's go ahead and get started. So first, of course, I want to recap how to make the actual tempeh bacon. It's actually super simple. And if you want, you can double this recipe and then double the packs of tempeh, double all the marinade ingredients. And then you can set one of the marinades aside so that way when you're ready to open up the other package of tempeh, it's just ready to go and you just have to marinate it. So I'm just cutting up the tempeh into small pieces. You want them to be thin, but not so thin to where they start to crumble apart, because it is kind of crumbly if it's sliced too thin. And then you want to marinate them. If you can, leave it in the fridge overnight, and if not, just a few hours or even just a few minutes is honestly fine. And then you're going to sear them on a pan just like you would regular bacon, and then cook to your desired crispiness, and then whatever marinade you have left over, just toss that into the pan for more flavor. Alright, so we're finally getting to the first recipe, and I actually covered these bacon cheese fries in another video. So basically, you're going to cook your fries, put them in a greased baking sheet, and then melt the cheese over them. And then once the cheese is melted, then you can toss on the tempeh bacon at the top. You don't have to recook that in the oven. And then throw some green onions on it. And then you can make some really good vegan ranch dressing with that, and that'd be really amazing. So the next recipe is a great basic macaroni recipe with a twist. So you're going to cook your nutritional yeast cheese sauce. And I got this recipe from Oh She Glows. She's an amazing blogger, and I'm sure many people first time going vegan have consulted her blog at one point or another. It's a really simple recipe, and you can of course make this and store it away, but I wouldn't, you can make extra and store it away, but I wouldn't keep it for too long in the fridge. I would use it within a few days. I'm using her nooch based cheese sauce recipe. And then I'm just gonna add some Daya and field roast into the pan and then melt those down until they're liquefied. You can toss in some more almond milk if you feel necessary so it doesn't thicken too much. And then pour that over your cooked pasta in a baking pan. And then throw some more field roast and Daya at the top. Toss it in the oven for a few minutes just so that the top layer of cheese melts. And then of course at the very end I'm gonna put tempeh bacon on the top, and there's your baked bacon macaroni. So the last 2 recipes are the healthier end of the spectrum, a little less comfort food like. The first one is just roasted Brussels sprouts with tempeh bacon. So I'm going to pan sear these for a little bit until they yellow on the inside, and then I'm going to toss them into the oven just for an added crispiness, and then toss with some balsamic vinegar and throw in your tempeh bacon and you're all done. Alright, so we're at our final recipe. You're going to peel the butternut squash. It's a little time consuming unless, I don't know, maybe mine wasn't the ripest. I don't cook with this too often, but I know that you do want to cut off the ends and then leave the middle part intact because you're going to have to clean out those seeds from the middle. Once you're done with that, you're going to saute the squash, add in some washed kale until they're both a little bit on the medium soft side, throw in some vinegar and your bacon, and you're all done.